Hey everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome back to And Then There Were None. Sorry about the abrupt ending, especially to Tux. Um, the end of my video just was all wanky. I don't know what happened. Everything else was fine. But, this is a very old game, so, I apologize. But basically what happened was I went upstairs and poked around and pretty much was kind of checking to see if people were in bed asleep. And if that's not creepy, I don't know what is, because seriously, this must be the most nonchalant bunch of people. I would instantly wake up if somebody was creeping around in my room. There is no way I would snore through that, okay? I'm just saying. So, basically, this is the next morning after I've, been Mr. Creepify and snuck in everybody's room. So, I think I need to, talk to everybody, just kind of listen to the breakfast discussion, and I'm sure, I don't know what was said, but basically, I'm sure they were just whining about, the night or something. Everybody's kind of conceited and stuck up with themselves. So I'm just going to talk to everybody. Let me start over here with Chicky here.
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
She was a very skittish creature, and she had a shock last night. It might have been heart failure.
Her heart certainly failed to beat. What caused it to fail is the question.
Let me pause real quick and turn the sound up. Hold on. Okay, hopefully this will be a little bit better. Yeah, so apparently what I thought Mrs. Rogers overslept.
Did you hear anything in the night?
No, my sleep was quite restful.
Good day to you, Miss Claythorne.
Yeah, everybody's restful. Oh man, I didn't know she was dead. I thought she just overslept.
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death, Judge?
I'm afraid it confirms my opinion that there is something very wrong on this island. It occurs to me that if these two deaths were not suicides or accidents, that Mr. Owen may very well be responsible. If so, he is almost certainly on this island somewhere.
I agree. I think we should find a way off this island immediately.
Did you hear anything in the night?
I confess I slept fitfully. Marsden's death, the storm, but I heard nothing. Possibly also due to the storm.
Yeah.
Understandable, Judge. Quite understandable.
Mr. Narracott, can your boat be repaired?
I doubt very seriously it can be repaired. Mr. Blore did a good job.
Steady on. I didn't know then how the land lay, did I?
So you say.
If you find a means of leaving the island or of signaling the mainland, I'm sure we would all be in your debt.
And I'm sure all of us would help in any way we could.
Hear, hear.
We're never going to leave the island. None of us are ever going to leave.
I'm with the judge. No, I don't know. I might be with the general. I don't think anybody's going to get off here alive.
What were you hinting at concerning Marston's politics?
Yeah.
Only that he'd become mixed up with some foreigners. I think that's all I'd better say at present.
Thank you kindly, Judge.
Dude, people are getting murdered left and right. Now is not the time to keep your cards close to your chest. Oh my God.
What was the cause of death?
Impossible to say offhand.
There must be an autopsy.
I certainly couldn't give a certificate without one.
When did you find out?
Rogers roused me at first light. He'd gotten up to light the stove and see to the power generator before waking her. When she didn't respond, he got me.
Can you tell when she died?
Without an autopsy, not for certain, but it must have been some hours ago. The body was, quite cold.
Ew.
Did you hear anything in the night?
No, although it appears I should have.
Good day to you, Doctor.
It appears I should... What? Why is everybody got an attitude?
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
We know that she consumed something last night. Dr. Armstrong told us so. Aye, Mr. Lombard? You gave her a sedative. A small dose
Yeah,
of
he
trial,
did.
nothing more. Doctors have made mistakes before.
That's true.
You're suggesting I accidentally gave Mrs. Rogers an overdose? accidentally or otherwise. One death may have been an accident or suicide, but two in the space of a few hours?
That's a good point.
Simply outrageous. Man of my standing.
Any more questions, Mr. Narracott?
Yeah, I got several more.
Did you hear anything in the night?
I'm a very light sleeper. In future, I hope everyone will bear that in mind. Yes, several times I heard something.
You didn't investigate?
With a judge, a detective, and an amateur sleuth in the house, you hardly need my poor skills in that line. I prefer to keep watch.
The hunter in his blind?
Good analogy, Judge.
I like the judge.
You said you recognized Owen's voice.
I've
Yeah.
had time to think it over, and I'm sure I did. But I see no reason to share that information with you.
I
That'll be all,
do.
Mr. Lombard.
Dude, what the hell? Y'all people be knowing this stuff. Start speaking up. This is insane. Oh my god. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. I would be screaming everything I know. Alright, yeah, let's get
Any
some...
theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
Conscience.
What do you mean by that?
She was accused, together with her husband, of having deliberately murdered her former employer, an old lady. You all saw her last night. She broke down completely. The shock of her wickedness brought home to her was too much to bear. She literally died of fear.
Possibly, if there was cardiac weakness.
Call it, if you prefer, an act of God.
That is all, Miss Brent.
Now, see, now, everybody got accused of something, okay? I don't know. Everybody's been accused of something.
You're a detective, Mr. Bloor. Any theories?
Yeah.
I appreciate you recognizing the fact there's a professional present.
Oh, God.
I'd like to know what she had to eat or drink last night before she collapsed.
Rogers assures me she had nothing whatsoever.
Of course he would say that. But see here. They've done a murder and gotten away with it. Now she's all hysterical, likely to give the show away. She's a danger to her husband. That's what she is.
Oh, I should hardly think a man would do that to his wife.
You said you knew something about the history of this island.
Most of the old stuff can be found in the library.
Yeah.
Its more recent history is just as interesting, though. But I'm not inclined to divulge that just yet.
Oh,
Good day to
Jesus
you, Mr. Bloor.
Christ. People. This is some serious...
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
I'm sure Mrs. Rogers wasn't to blame. A good, loyal woman.
Did you hear anything in the night?
I thought I heard a voice calling my name. My wife. She died several years ago. I expect it was a dream.
General, you said you thought you recognized Lombard.
Did I? Yes, I expect I did. But I fail to see what business it might be of yours.
Good day to you, General.
Chapter 3. 8 little sailor boys traveling in Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7.
Rogers didn't let his wife's death get in the way of his custodial duties. I assume everyone has gone off on their own pursuits. I should do the same.
Ooh. Okay. Let's check and see if this thing has changed. Oh, yeah.
8 little sailor boys. The plot thickens.
Yes, it does. My. Well, okay. I have a couple of just points right here, alright? All these people keep saying they know something, okay? If people are dropping dead around you, seriously, wouldn't you say everything you knew? I mean, like, be up front, so... I wouldn't want to be accused. If I'm innocent and there's something that I know that could help, why would I hold that back? That just makes you look more suspicious, doesn't it? Man, I don't know. Something just... there's something wrong, seriously wrong with some of the people around here. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to stop this here. I'm just kind of just this is just wow, you know? So now we're starting kind of a new chapter. The storm's over, and everybody has kind of dispersed all over the island, I'm sure. So I think I'm going to have to like track people down now and try to find them. So I'll probably next episode I will kind of search the bottom floor, see who's standing about, maybe do a little eavesdropping, see what I can find out, and then I will start like going like outside, and then we'll start exploring the island because it's obvious if one of these people is not the murderer, there's somebody else here, and I want to know who it is because damn. All right, guys, this is Mntdewmania, and I am alive still, thank goodness. Here on, and then there were none, and can't there just be one? Later, guys.